Do you know, 48% of project team members are not fully aware of the complete project lifecycle while they are working on the project. However, a clear understanding of the project life is key for optimum resource allocation. Projects need the right effort, at right time, from the right people. A project can only be successful if the people behind the project implement proper skills, in proper sequence, throughout the project lifecycle. Do you know what the project lifecycle looks like? How project managers should develop a project lifecycle? If so, then you have come to the right video. And, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then don't forget to hit subscribe button below to see our latest videos when they come out. Project management may sound like a complicated term, and in reality, it is. It involves the complex processes of organizing the different elements involved in creating and completing a project in several phases. So, what is the project phase? And how it is connected with the project life cycle? A project phase is marked by the completion of one or more deliverables. The combination of phases in a logical sequence results in the project life cycle. Project life cycle provides a high-level roadmap of the project, and the phases are the stepping stones to accomplishing it. Project life cycle is specific and unique for every project. These phases usually start through the initiation of the project until its end. Though every project has a definite start, finish, and defined objectives. So, there are no standard guidelines for developing the project lifecycle model. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. Each industry uses its own variations of the project lifecycle, and the model may even vary from project to project in the same industry. The naming convention of the phase will be different, and they are mainly defined based on project characteristics. One industry may name the first phase as the concept phase, whereas another may name it as the initiation phase. So, how the project lifecycle is developed? Project lifecycle can be developed on a predictive or plan-driven basis. The actual project lifecycle can be influenced by adaptive or change-driven management approaches. In the predictive lifecycle, specifics are clearly defined at the start of the project, and any alterations to the scope are addressed. Whereas, in the adaptive lifecycle, the product is developed over multiple iterations. The detailed scope is defined as the iteration begins. You can customize the project lifecycle as per your requirements, along with aspects of the project and business needs. Accordingly, the sequence of phases in the project lifecycle can be determined too. Basically, the project phase is marked by the completion of one or more deliverables. However, the project phase is not a project milestone. One common misconception about project process and project phase. I notice that people often interchangeably use project phase and project process. The project phase is not the project process. The project lifecycle consists of crucial phases that play a key role in helping the project manager and his team to achieve the project objective. These subdivisions include phases like design, detail engineering, procurement, construction, installation, commissioning of the project. The implementation of each phase is done through the project process. As per Project Management Institute, the following 5 processes: initiation, planning, execution, monitor and control, and closure is included in the project management processes group. Let's see some examples that would help you understand how to develop a project lifecycle. So it starts with logically identifying a similar group of activities. This will lead you to the definition of each project phase. Then sequence these phases in the most efficient manner as per industry standards. So, let's try to develop the project lifecycle for an oil and gas project. An oil and gas facility means equipment installed at an oil and gas location for the exploration, production, or processing of oil or natural gas. The oil and gas project starts with the conceptual study phase of the proposed project and business case. The outputs of the conceptual phase are fed into the design and engineering phase. This phase develops detailed drawings and documents required for the execution of the project. Outputs of the engineering phase are fed into the procurement phase. In the procurement phase, all materials, equipment, and resources are purchased to do the work. Then comes the construction phase, where the majority of actions happens at the site. In this phase, the construction of all project components is taken care of. All required activities are carried out to complete the facility and make it ready for commissioning. Once all the component of the facility is ready, the project moves to commission phase. In this phase, facilities are tested and ensure that all the performance parameters set by the customer are met. Then the facility is moved to the startup phase, where customers start utilizing the facility with help of the project team. In this phase, the facility is handed over to the customer. The final step is operation, where customers take full charge of the oil and gas facility, and the project is marked as officially complete. And this is how you can break up offshore oil and gas projects into various phases and develop the project life cycle. Similarly, for a software development project, the project life cycle is usually divided into 6 phases. The first phase is planning, where all the customer requirements is gathered. The key step for any software project is to gather and plan the ultimate objective of the customer. The second phase is an analysis of requirements and checking the feasibility of the solution. Once you gather the goal, you will need to check if the set target can be achieved, or if practically is it possible. The third phase is the design phase. Here software professionals actually develop the architecture of the solution and coding. This is where all your plan becomes a reality. This phase demands most of effort and resources. After the design phase, solutions are deployed and the testing phase starts. The testing phase also helps the team to integrate the solutions with other systems. This step utilizes by team test the performance to solutions promised to the client. Then project moves to the maintenance phase. This phase ensures that all bugs and technical glitches are resolved, while customers utilize the solutions. Software projects need routine maintenance and bug fixing throughout the project lifecycle. And now you know how to develop a project lifecycle. If you'd like to know more about projects and project management, visit us at projectsmind.com. At projectsmind.com, we support project people in all the amazing work they do every day. Our objective is to provide access to world-class project management education for anyone, anywhere in the world for free. The concepts you will learn are applicable to all projects, from Fortune 500 firms to all the way to your own home. And don't forget to hit subscribe button below to see our latest videos when they come out. See you later, and bye for now.